Good evening, how are we? Hey Steve, you're right. So, just while we're waiting to get going, I'm just doing some contact sheets. So these are from yesterday, where I started a new project I'm very excited about. And then, yeah, once I finish the last couple of these, I'll get on with tonight. Done one. I've done that one. That one. Okay. So I was planning on using better microphones tonight. It's not setting up. Okay. But I've completely forgot that my microphones are DJIs, which are great, but they have a really bright green light, and that's just a really bad idea down here. So I apologise. The sound is going to be as ropey as it normally is. Really like this one here. Cool. Cheers. Good evening, bits of life. How are you? Say, oh, tickety boo! Excellent. Yeah, I am regretting my life's decision. It is insanely hot in here today. I've been here 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna get onto those in a moment. Yeah, I've been here 5 minutes and I'm already just got sweat dripping. So I might have to take a 5-minute breather in the middle, just for my own sanity, I guess. So do one more of these contact sheets and then we'll get onto these new papers. I'm excited by them as well. Actually, what I'll do to let some air in is I'll get this one into the fix and I'll crack the door open just a little bit, just let some air through while we talk about paper. Oh yeah, you like that idea, don't you, Sky? Here we go. So yeah, for contact sheets I'm just using cheap Kentmere. It's quite nice paper actually. More than good enough for contacts. Bit of uneven development there. Naughty me. There we go. Okay. Right, let's get those all in the fix. So I'm going to just top that up a little bit. Hey, that's interesting. I didn't bring the bottle of fix down. Okay. Oh. Yes, hello. So I've got my fan. So yeah, these papers, if I find them, here in the dark. There they are. Yeah, so Firstcall have now started stocking these, thanks to me nagging a lot. Because I haven't found anywhere in the UK that was doing them. So I've got 2 of them. There's a range of 6 or 8 different colours. I think it's 6. I have the cyan and I have the yellow. I bought them in 10.8. They are priced at being £14 from memory. And yeah, so it's fibre-based paper. That's really cheap for fibre-based. They are very much one-trick pony, in my opinion. Maybe I'll be wrong. I haven't tried them yet. So we have gloss finish. These ones, they do a luster and a matte as well. And what immediately came to mind that I think would be really cool would be photograms. That's what I think they're going to be really, really nice with. But I also want to try them with printing. And I did a photograph yesterday, which was sort of a new project. So I'm photographing a farmer's market in Tame in Oxfordshire. It's been there for 800 years. Obviously not the original building, but you get the idea. And there's a photograph in there which I think is going to be really, really nice on the yellow paper. So that's one of the things I want to try while we're down here. I think, no, let's do a photogram first. That makes most sense to me. So, shall we do yellow or cyan? You can choose. Oh, thank you. Yellow. That one. Okay. Something for a photogram. Let's see. I've got something I want to try. I don't know if it's a good test of this though. Oh, I know. I need to tidy down here. It's a mess. How you open the packet? Come on. There we go. We're in. Let's set this up again. There we go. Right, I'm not going to do a whole piece of paper for a photogram because that seems to be a bit of a waste. Now, I'm going to just sort of guess exposure. So, oh, feels nice. Okay. I am going to, for sake of experiment, that way. Right, so with this bit here, I'm going to cut some of this off again. And that one, I'm just going to put straight into the fix. So we'll see just the natural colour of the paper fix. This one I'm going to leave as it is, and we'll see the colour of the paper. The reason I'm doing that is the reversal papers from Harman are pink. But when you get the finished image, it's black and white. I want to see what colour these are, if it is actually yellow or not. Okay, photogram time. Let's go with my glove, the cliche pair of scissors. I say cliche because if you've spent as much time as I have teaching teenagers in the darkroom, it's always scissors, ID badges, and a few coins. Maybe someone's got a lighter, and that gets put on there as well. And let's go with 8 seconds. Or should I do a test strip? No, let's go for it. 8 seconds. Okay. Now, in this light, that just looks like normal paper to me. Okay, it reacts quite fast. Okay, right, get that into the fix. Come here. Yeah, I'm going away for a few days tomorrow, so I didn't want to put too much chemistry in the trays. But I need more Vicks, but I left the Vicks bottle in the house because I'm an idiot. Well, just give that a moment, and the stuff that's in the bottom of that tray I can start moving out actually. Not all of it. So Steve, so you've been photographing. Anyone else been up to anything photographically? And yeah, Steve, when you get some stuff online from that, send me a link. Don't mind seeing it. That's probably long enough for just quick turning the lights on and have a look. Ah! Oh. My eyes are adjusting. Oh, okay, so there's the fixed paper. They're very pale yellow. Much more pale than I anticipated it was going to be. And if we compare that so it loses some of its colour. So this one here is the one that is undeveloped, no chemistry at all. It has lost some of its colour in going in the fix. So that's quite interesting to see. And when we look at the photogram, ooh, I quite like that. It's subtle. It's a subtle yellow. I think we'll get a stronger result with the cyan one. Or you'll be doing weddings, or you're braver than me. I do not do weddings. Far too stressful. Okay. Oh, it's warm. Okay, let's get this large set up, do some prints now. Did the wedding go okay? Oh, excellent. Yeah, I did a wedding a few years ago now. Probably about 8 or 9 years ago. And never again. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, and there's so many silly mistakes which were basically, a lot of them were my fault. You know, because I was stressing over the fact it was the wedding and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, yeah, not for me. So this is a film stock I don't normally use. Which is Tri-X. I don't normally use it because it's bloody expensive. So yeah, I think I'm just a photographic coward, really. If someone says wedding, I run away. Right. So I'll switch this light off so you can see that a bit clearer, because I know it doesn't show up particularly well. Right. So this is at the cattle market, and try and don't know if you can make that out or not, but it's like the metal, I don't even actually know what it's called. It's like the fence tunnels that they navigate the animals through in a way towards the market hall. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do, as the sake of experiment, is I'm going to do 2 prints. I'm going to do one on normal black and white paper. And then I'm going to do one on the yellow so we can have a comparison. Probably the best way of doing things. So let's stop this down a little bit. So, paper of choice, Kemper VC gloss. Yeah, I'm the same. I love photographing people. My favourite time with a camera is actually before I lifted the camera up, and it's those conversations, you know, finding out about them. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing more of with this project, which I haven't had a chance to do yet. Is that you know, gaining people's trust. They know who I am, they know what I'm doing, but I haven't had that many conversations with people yet. Hopefully next time that will change. Okay, so 2 seconds. So it's 2 times table time. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 6, 8, 10, another one in there, 12. So this end had 2 seconds, all the way up in 2s, up to 12 seconds at the other end. And then we can see light to dark, which one is going to be the best. Nice fresh chemistry, so it's reacting nice and quick. And we're going dark very quickly here. So 2, 4. I'm tempted to say it 2. Actually, that is ridiculously fast. Okay, so this is just the normal resin paper. I can't in all good conscience stay at 2 seconds. Let's do this at 3 seconds. I'll feel better about myself. Okay. No time for any dodging and burning. Can't be right. Those contact sheets were 6 seconds. What's going on? Yeah, I thought of that, but no, I did actually. I stopped it down to f8. Okay, that's. I quite like it being like that. But maybe it's a little bit on the dark side. Maybe it does need 2 seconds after all. Okay, so that was normal black and white paper. As usual, I'm using a cold cathode head, which is why the light's a bit blue from it. This gives me quite quite a neutral contrast, and I don't tend to play around with filters with it. I'm happy with what it does. I've got too many things here. There it is. I've lost the box though. Right. So you're going to cut it off the end, just use the test strip. So I'm not going to change anything on the lens. That last test strip was saying 2 seconds is correct. So we're going to see if this is similar. Now it is fibre-based paper, which generally needs a little bit longer. Yeah, definitely stop that lens now. Okay. Here we go, that's better. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's probably about 8 seconds to match what we're seeing in the other one. And what I'm going to do is go flip them around so we can have a look at them side by side. Come back. Yeah, so very, very different contrast. So it's much softer, the Fomapastel paper. And you get a much bigger tonal range with it as well. But again, it's fibre based, so you would have that anyway. But this again, at 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna go with 8 seconds. So around the middle of the contact or the test strip. Let's go for a whole piece, make it look nice. Go. So these papers, they are multi-grade as well. So if you're using a more conventional setup than me, you can use contrast filters with them. And at the moment, by pure chance, I had a little chat with the good people at Foma on Instagram last week or week before. They've just launched a competition to do with these papers. And the theme, I should have written this down. The theme is to do with the summer and your best photograph of the summer printed on a Fomapastel paper. And they will do a selection. It becomes very flat. I like it though. It's kind of almost like a photocopy. I kind of like that. Yeah, the best ones potentially can be exhibited. So yeah, I mean like proper brick and mortar exhibition space. I don't mean an online gallery. Yeah. Right, once that's been fixed for a minute or so, I will turn the lights on so we can have a look. So yeah, so I've got a little bit of a loose plan of what I want to do. For the competition. Which will be maybe even breaking their rules. I don't know. I come up with a bit of a crazy idea. I'm not going to say what it is just yet. Yes. But yeah, so this coming week I'm going down to Somerset for a few days with the family. Podcast. Yeah, Almost a Focus. We've just recorded it a couple of days ago. It's coming out on Wednesday the 5th, 8 o'clock in the morning, UK time. This one is just me and Toby, no guests this week. And we're chatting around a couple of things that we managed to get involved with, which has led to these photographs that I'm printing tonight. And then what Toby's doing as part of that as well. Hot in here. Far too hot. I need to invest in some form of mini air conditioner or something for down here. It's weird. This room is either insanely cold in the winter. I've got a little heater to keep warm in here, which I'm obviously not using at the moment. Or it is just oppressive, like the greenhouse at Kew Gardens. Yeah, Pete Davis, brilliant photographer, brilliant printer as well. I learned so much about the darkroom from Pete, both at university and since then. So much so that, where is it? My book. If I go to the dedication page there, it reads, "This book is dedicated to my wife and daughter, to those who taught me in the darkroom, particularly Dr. Pete Davis, and to the darkroom printers who have inspired me the most, which is Kasuke Okahara and W. Eugene Smith." So yeah, Pete gets an honorary mention in here, just because there's stuff that he just showed us, like almost in passing in the darkroom, that has become like a whole like hour and a half lesson that I give my students, because it's so vital. And you know, you okay, Sky? Yeah. And when I got this enlarger set up in here, there she is. I hadn't used a cold cathode head before, and I was surprised at how cyan the light is that it gives off. You know, if I sort of brings to the side here, you can see that blue glow. I was like, oh my god, is it broken? And first thing I did, I emailed Pete with a photo. He said, no, it's this. They're great for X, Y, and Z. It's generally what he uses as well now. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And I've experimented with different chemistry, and I had some weird results. Again, email Pete. And he's never stopped being a real teacher to me as well, which is great. Oh, thanks, Steve. Really kind of you to say. What else we got coming up? No guests for a little while. We're taking a bit of a break on guests. We had quite a lot. But we're starting to now plan. Hi, honey. Just been talking about you in passing. Yeah, we're starting to plan now for October with the podcast, which will be the first year anniversary of the show. So we're talking about maybe doing a competition as part of that. Maybe having multiple guests. We did sort of float the idea of maybe actually going somewhere and doing one in person, but it's the middle of term for both of us and we're teachers, so it's kind of tricky. Honey, it's horrible down here. It's so hot. It's, yeah, Kew Gardens. That's what it's like. No, actually, that biodome at the Eden Project. That's the temperature it's reaching in here. It's crazy. I will finish early, I think, today. Right, let's have a look at these. Okay. Okay, so that yellow is much more subtle than I anticipated it was going to be. And we look at them side by side. So that's the Kentmere. That is the Fomapastel. It's subtle. It reminds me, and this is a really geeky reference, but the Decisive Moment by Henri Cartier-Bresson. Some ex-students of mine, they bought me a reproduction copy when they saw it at the Tate Modern years ago. And the paper it's on is kind of like this creamy yellow. And it's beautiful. And it kind of lifts his photographs up in a different way. This is similar. And it works far better for... Where's that photogram? It looks far better for the print than I thought it was going to. So there's the photogram we did earlier. Yeah, I'll be coming back up there in a moment, I think. Yeah, so I haven't tried the cyan one out yet. And I think I'm going to leave that for another day. And I think we're going to end this session early. But yes, there we go. So these are the Fomapastel papers. And I haven't fixed them yet, but there are the test strips. Give them a quick fix as well. They're probably solarized very slightly. There we go. So, as I say, these are available from Firstcall. I don't think anyone else in the UK is getting them in as of yet. Maybe that will change. My dog's about to woof. She's so predictable. Yeah, she just chased a cat over the fence there as well. Yeah, the yellow works really nicely for it. I thought when I looked at the negatives that it'll be a good one for testing the papers with. But yeah, that's going to be one that I'm not going to explore further down here tonight. It's just too humid in here. It's live, no worries. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I'm going to end this now. But if you haven't already, give the page a subscribe. It helps sort of lift it up, and I can do more stuff like this. Almost a Focus podcast coming out. My book available through my website and Analog Wonderland. Yeah, and I'll film some little bits and so on camera wise while I'm away. You're more welcome, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. All right, all the best, Steve. See you, everyone. I'm going to end it now.